Hi guys, and welcome to our push-up tutorial. Is a push-up an easy exercise? No, it's not. It's actually, there's quite a lot going on with the push-up to the point where we very rarely see an excellent push-up executed, even for people possibly who are maybe teaching push-ups. What we want to do is we want to be able to make sure we acquire position. You need a good plank position first. If you don't have a good plank, if you've broken that chain anywhere along the line, even through the hips, having the shoulders, hands in the wrong position, through the scapular or shoulder blades, you find your push-up's not going to be executed very well. So first of all, I need my hands directly under my shoulders. I need to be able to draw my belly button up to the spine, tuck that pelvis under a little bit so I'm not into an anterior tilt, which is too much tail back here. So don't have that back swinging. If I was a horse, you'd have to shoot me. I'm going to tuck under just a little bit, push through the shoulders and maintain that position. Try not to crank the neck too high up, eyes looking forward. The shoulders will fall out of position really easily here, so make sure my shoulders are kind of level with my knuckles for a baseline push-up. Again, there's no one way to do this, but there's some fundamentals that we're going to look at. Once I've got this plank position, whether it's down here or up here, I should be able to hold it for a reasonable amount of time. Once I've got that, we start that push-up. And you'll notice I'm not starting in a collapsed scapular or shoulder blade position. It's push-up with my spine towards the sky. The shoulders, really important that I pull the shoulders down and I cinch them into that pocket. So there's two stability methods here. Shoulder down, into the pocket, and then rotated for that last bit of cinch. And if you think of that furniture you get from IKEA or something like that, you put it all together, it's a little bit loose, and those last lug nuts cinch it all together. In position, lug nut, final, locks it in place. And what that'll create is that'll create a situation where my elbow from this position rotates so my pit of my elbows are facing forward, as opposed to facing each other. How many people do you see doing push-ups like this? Okay. Is it wrong? Don't really know, but it certainly rides the shoulder a lot. And if you feel your pectoral muscle, squeeze your pec on and lift your elbow to this position, you turn off your pectoral chest. So we know chest is a big player in a push-up, or it should be, but it can't be if you're popping that elbow. Push-up kind of layers onto so many different exercises, doesn't it? We've got the top part of our push-up will go into our mountain climbers, do the foot low mount climbers, into our rotation positions, lots of different places that we find a push-up position. We find at the bottom, whether we're doing our Spider-Man push-ups, we can do plyometric push-ups. So we're hopping through. It's really, really endless, but we need that push-up there first. Range of motion counts for a lot. Minimize that range of motion first. There's no point me doing a really good push-up at the top if it just all kind of collapses and falls apart at the bottom. Stick to where you're capable. Don't go outside that until you build that capacity to do so. That is push-up. There's a lot to it. We do workshops with trainers on how to do push-ups properly. So there's a lot of elements there, and there's a lot of tutorials you can do that break it down more. If you're unsure, find a coach. Coaching is always better when you get eyes on you that's specific to your needs. But thanks for listening. Keep Fits happening. Stay tuned for the next one. Lunging, I think, will be next.